What's up, Dog Pound? We're back, Brown's family, and ready to dive headfirst into some hot news that's been stirring up the Dog Pound faithful. Today, we're talking about Deontay Johnson, our new wide receiver, and a bold prediction that's got everyone buzzing. Could this guy be the game changer our offense needs in 2025? Grab a cold one, settle into the couch, and let's break down this headline that might just light up the field. You ready for this, Dog Pound? So here's the scoop. One of our trusted insiders, someone who's always got their ear to the turf in Berea, just dropped a big prediction. Deontay Johnson is projected to take over as the Browns' primary slot receiver. That's right, Dog Pound faithful. He's stepping in to own that slot position, the one where quick cuts, short routes, and leaving defenders in the dust are the name of the game. But why is this making so much noise? Let's break it down, layer by layer, because there's more to this than meets the eye. First off, let's talk about what having an elite slot receiver actually means. For those of you just getting into the NFL or trying to understand the playbook better, the slot receiver lines up between the outside wideout and the offensive line. He's the go-to guy for quick, precise routes. Often a quarterback's best friend when the pressure's on. He's that guy who shows up right when you need him. And according to this prediction, Deontay Johnson is leading the race to be that guy for the Browns. What do you think, Dog Pound? Does he have what it takes? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now, Browns family, let's talk about why Deontay's getting so much hype. The man's proven he's got serious talent. He's quick, has reliable hands, and knows how to shake defenders. Even with a rocky season behind him, he's been turning heads at camp, running crisp routes, and making defensive backs look silly. That's exactly what we want to see, right, Dog Pound? A guy who comes in, handles business, and puts fear in opposing secondaries. And here's the kicker. This isn't just some random take. It's coming from someone watching the team up close, and they're saying Deontay is already the frontrunner for the slot job. He's battling with young talent like Jamari Thrash, but Johnson's experience and production are giving him the edge. That's huge news for us, because it means our offense might finally have that missing piece to elevate the passing game. Just imagine it. Jerry Jeudy stretching the field, David Njoku dominating the middle, and Deontay wreaking havoc on short routes. Tell me that doesn't get you hyped, Dog Pound. Now let's get real, Browns family. Our offense needs a spark, and Deontay might be exactly that. We've had our moments, but let's be honest. The passing game hasn't always been fireworks. With Deontay in the slot, things could look a whole lot different. He's the kind of player who gives the QB options, on third downs, in tight windows, or by creating space for others to shine. And speaking of quarterbacks, we know Kenny Pickett is in the mix for the starting job. And guess what? He and Deontay have history from Pittsburgh. That chemistry could be a game changer, right, Dog Pound? You think they'll reignite that magic? One more thing. Deontay's clutch. He has a natural instinct for finding space and making plays when it matters most. And on a team like ours, looking to cement its place as a true contender in the AFC North, having a guy like that in the slot is like striking gold. We all know how brutal the division is. Ravens, Bengals, Steelers. It's a gauntlet. So having a playmaker like Deontay who can swing close games in our favor, that's a serious edge. Are you feeling those playoff vibes, Dog Pound? Because I am. Speaking of quarterbacks, let's take a moment to talk about the relationship between Deontay and Kenny Pickett. The two played together in Pittsburgh, and Deontay even gave an interview saying he's seeing Kenny stand out in first-team practices. That's a sign, folks. If Kenny ends up being the guy to lead our offense, having a wide receiver who already knows his style of play is a huge advantage. Just imagine, Deontay knowing exactly where Kenny likes to throw the ball, running routes that fit his style. That kind of connection can turn an average game into a show full of deep balls and touchdowns. What do you think, Dog Pound? Are you trusting this duo or want to see more before putting faith in them? And it's not just that. Even if the starting QB ends up being someone else, like Joe Flacco or even Dylan Gabriel, Deontay has the versatility to adapt. He's played with multiple quarterbacks throughout his career and knows how to position himself to make life easier for whoever's throwing the ball. That's gold on a team with such an open competition at the QB spot. Dog Pound faithful, who are you rooting for in the QB1 battle? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know you've got some hot takes on this. So Browns family, what can we expect from Deontay Johnson this season? If those predictions going around are right, we're about to see a guy who's going to bring explosive energy to our offense. He's not just any slot receiver. He's a player who can change the pace of the game, open up space for others, and make opposing defenses rethink their strategies. And look, with a well-designed offensive scheme and Kevin Stefanski calling the plays, Deontay might be the missing piece we needed to finally see our offense take off. But, like good Browns fans, we know nothing comes easy, right? Deontay is on a mission to prove he's still that Pro Bowler type of player. He's hungry, and that's a good thing. Players with that kind of motivation usually come out swinging, ready to silence the critics and show what they're made of. And we, Dog Pound, will be there, whether yelling from the stands or from the couch at home, pushing him to make epic plays. Are you ready to shout his name when he burns the opposing secondary? I know I am. Now, Dog Pound faithful, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this prediction for Deontay Johnson? Do you think he'll be the guy in the slot, or are you still on the fence? And speaking of that, what's your dream play for the Browns offense in 2025? I want to see this offense flying with Deontay, Judy, Njoku, and whoever else comes to intimidate the opponents. Drop your season expectations in the comments, and don't forget to hit that sneaky like button and subscribe so you don't miss any content from our Browns family. One more thing. Which game are you most excited to see Deontay in action? I'm thinking about that classic matchup against the Steelers, where he'll get a chance to show his former teammates he's still a beast on the field. Or maybe the Ravens game, to send a message to the AFC North? Comment below which matchup you think will be the hottest for Deontay to show out. While we're talking Deontay, we can't ignore the bigger picture, right, Dog Pound? The Browns are at a crucial moment. After some ups and downs, 2025 is the year to show that Cleveland means business. With Deontay in the slot, Jerry Jeudy as WR1, David Njoku dominating at tight end, and a backfield that can surprise, the offense is starting to take shape. And the defense? Well, we know Myles Garrett and company don't mess around. So if the offense finally clicks, with Deontay doing what he does best, we can dream big. I'm talking playoffs, Dog Pound faithful. Can you feel that energy? And it's not just on the field we're seeing movement. The vibe at practice is intense, with everyone trying to prove their worth. Deontay is in the middle of it, showing he wants to be part of the Browns' future. And us fans, we have to support that. The Dog Pound has always been known for being loud, passionate, and loyal. So let's show Deontay he's home. Let's make him feel the heat of the Browns family from the very first snap. All right, folks, to wrap this up, Deontay Johnson could be the guy we've been waiting for to give our offense that boost. The predictions out there, saying he's the favorite to dominate the slot, and everything we've seen in practice so far only backs that up. He's got the experience, the skill, and most importantly, the drive to prove he's still one of the best. And we, Dog Pound, will be right there with him, cheering, shouting, and making the kind of noise only the Dog Pound faithful know how to make. So let's go, Browns family. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and share this video with everyone who loves the Browns as much as we do. Let's show the world that Cleveland is coming strong in 2025. What do you think? Is Deontay Johnson the guy, or does he still need to prove more? And who do you want to see shining alongside him? Comment below, because the Dog Pound is family, and we want to hear from everyone. Until next time, Dog Pound faithful, and let's go Browns.